Well guys, we just got hit with some more great Battlefield news as Battlefield Studios just confirmed and also detailed the return of the original classes as the classic system from past Battlefields makes its return in a big way. From signature gadgets to unlockable player traits, the new class system is looking like a massive step in the right direction as Battlefield looks to make progress on the core gameplay pillars that made its ancestors so successful. But guys, like always, drop a like, hit subscribe, and let's jump into it. Yesterday afternoon, Battlefield Studios officially unveiled their plans for the return of the franchise's class system, the fan-favorite gameplay structure that saw players divided into 4 different classes: Assault, Recon, Engineer, and Support, all of which appear to be returning in one way or another according to leaks, although DICE is yet to confirm the specifics, most likely because things are still subject to change, things like class names or character models. However, while some aspects are certainly still up in the air, the devs say they've already nailed down the game's core system and how the class system will be divided into 2 pillars: customization and class-defining characteristics. Customization will include all the things you'd imagine: your custom weapon loadout, grenade selection, 2 different class gadgets like spawn beacons and personnel mines, as well as a new player attribute called Training, a selection of traits or skills that can be earned over time, gradually earning the player in-game bonuses. On the other hand, class-defining attributes will be recognizable to veteran players and include things such as exclusive signature weapons, signature traits, signature gadgets, and signature weapon packages, essentially a default loadout per each kit. And while this all sounds great, there do seem to be some outlying issues players are starting to note, like how Recon will have a signature trait that allows them to automatically mark an enemy simply by aiming down sights, and the biggest issue of them all, the fact all weapons will be accessible to all classes. While signature weapons will grant bonuses to their users, say a Recon player benefiting from a sniper, other players are still allowed to access these weapons regardless of class, an issue that is deeply stirring up the community. But while there are certainly issues with this current evolution of the classes, it feels like the game is getting off to a good start, with the devs being careful to not make any radical changes to the formula while keeping their cards close to their chest, as we're hopefully on track towards a historic return to form with some new fun additions like the new training perks. I've watched a ton of leaked footage, and so far I must say I'm impressed. Gritty military environments, slick gunplay, and now confirmation that a lot of the core mechanics from the franchise's heyday are making a return. And aside from the issue of weapons, the new class system seems to be shaping up nicely, with a welcome expansion of its depth and a real solid plan to what the devs are looking to achieve. But more than anything, it's great to see that the devs are actually working on features players want, because while this week's update isn't massive in info and has its issues, it again reaffirms a commitment to the community and shows a willingness to change that EA hasn't allowed in the past. But guys, how are you feeling about the next Battlefield title as we get all this new info? Let me know in the comments below. And for everything else Battlefield, stay tuned and subscribe, and as always, thank you guys for watching.